on Zoom. It's on the it's in the chat, right?
Can everybody view question 3? Yeah. All right, so we move it on to question 3. So question 3, number 1, using the information provided. Okay, before we even do that, look at the exercise and you tell me what application you think we should use for question 3.
Question 3.
The question I currently have up, you tell me what you think is the best application to use.
Word.
Miss Word.
Word, that's correct.
Yeah.
So for question 3, right? So again, you notice the question did not tell you the name of the app to use, right? However, by looking at the document, you're supposed to know which is the most appropriate application. And in this case, for question 3, the application you're using here is Microsoft Word. Everybody's okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So question 3, number 1. It says using the information provided, type the following agreement on legal size paper. Talk to me. The paper that we have up on Microsoft Word, that when we go into the application, what size paper is that? When you first go into Microsoft Word, what size paper is that?
A4.
Very good. A4 or letter size paper. But this question is asking us to choose something called legal size paper. Where exactly on my screen would I go firstly to change the size of my paper? Anybody who has their laptop up, I'm pretty sure somebody is in Microsoft Word right now. Where would I go to change my size of paper? Where do I go to change it from letter size to legal size?
Page layout.
Very good, Shavin. So on your layout tab, where you go to change your margins, you'll see an icon there. The name of that icon will be size, I think, and in there you would be able to change it. But you'll find it on your layout tab.
Page. Oh. Let me take off this TV playing. Much better.
All right, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Follow all instructions given. Part 3, use the following margins. Margins is something that we went through earlier, right? So you know where to go to get margins. Right on layout, you will get margins as well. Save the document as agreement. Remember, you're adding the year at the end of the question. Let's look at the actual question now. Fine dining, you have the image. Restaurant and catering services, you have the contact information for fine dining. Would I need to retype this information?
No.
No, I wouldn't. How exactly could I get that information there? Remember in question 2, the first part in question 2 where we did the letter, remember we did this particular logo on our Word document, right?
Yeah.
So you could just take pieces of that and you could copy and paste it onto a blank document called what? Agreement, not so?
Yep.
Yep. So you don't have to retype, anything here. You can copy and paste that information from question 2A. Right? The only change you're making here is what? Look at it and look at the instruction. What's the only change that we're making here?
Retainer.
Retain what? A ABBR is short for what?
Abbreviate? No,
Abbreviation,
that
yeah. Or what?
over.
Abbreviate or what? Abbreviation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what are they asking us to change? What do they have underlined? What does the examiner have underlined there?
And they have to spell out and instead of using
Very,
the short.
very good. So in between restaurant and catering, instead of using the symbol, you have to actually spell out the word
And yeah.
and, right? Okay. So again, you notice that the question didn't tell you what formatting to use, right? But if you look at those words for fine dining, restaurant, catering services, all the contact information, what formatting is applied there? Center,
Caps
very good.
and set.
Well,
Oh gosh.
very good. Caps and center. So the first two lines, you type in capital letters, but all the lines have to be centered. How about catering agreement? The examiner did not tell you anything, but what formatting do you have to put there?
Caps and center.
1 caps lock, 2 center, and 3 what?
Bold.
Bold. Very good. So there's 3 formatting there. Caps lock, center, and bold. Is everybody there?
Yeah.
You start off by typing in capital letters, this catering agreement is entered into, and there's a line. How do I get that line? What's the easiest way to get that line?
Yeah, cannot use underscore.
You can use your shift key and the dash to give you a line or so.
Yeah.
Right. So
Oh.
shift and dash. So shift and dash on your keyboard is going to give you those lines. Got it? Everybody's okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so this catering agreement is entered into this. You draw your underline, day off, draw your underline again. Remember, after a comma, there is 1 space. Yeah, by, and between. Before you put that line, there is a note at the bottom. And that note is telling you that you have to insert where applicable. So where would I put Sandra and where would I put the second line? What goes where? Who is the client and who is the caterer? Look at, read the paragraph and you tell me which piece of information goes where.
Sandra Elliston go after caterer.
After caterer does not have a line. There's a line
Oh,
before and after client. Where would Sandra Elliston go? Who is the client and who is the caterer there? If you want, you can go back to the first question that has the letter to get some information.
Sandra is the client, fine dine is the caterer.
Very good. So Sandra Elliston. So when you type yeah, by, and between, and you put a colon, Sandra Elliston goes there, and you have to underline Sandra Elliston. Herein referred to as the client and fine dine restaurant and catering services. Herein referred to as the caterer. Do you all understand that? Sandra is the client and fine dine is the caterer. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
In both instances, you have to underline both pieces of information on the document in Word. Got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We okay with this top part? Everybody's okay? Everybody understands?
Yep.
Yes? Can somebody scroll down for me, whoever has access?
Bala here.
Yeah, he is.
You scroll down.
No.
I'm gonna tell him to scroll down.
Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Are you okay? I'm still waiting.
toolbox, tool. Yo.
You're able to move? Can you see it on the screen?
Yeah.
Everybody seeing it, right?
Yeah, boss, yeah.
Okay, great. So we're back on. Question 3 continues on the other page. What is my next piece of text that I have to put there? Particulars, are you all seeing that?
Yeah.
Are you guys seeing that?
Yep.
All right. What formatting is applied to particulars there?
Center and bold.
Very good. Center and bold.
Bold.
Very good. Yeah. Okay, so pay attention to these formatting techniques, right? So yes, it is center and it is bold, and you will type the other line, and then you have to fill in some information here, right? I'm seeing event, location, date, time, guest count. It says use info from the letter to complete this and insert for part A and B. So let's see what information you'll have to fill out on those lines. So you can get your paper or your pen or whatever you're all using, and let's jot down some points. So when you get to this part of the question, you'll know exactly what you have to type, right? What is the name of the event or function? You'll have to go back up to the first question to get the answers for this here. So we have to go back to the letter to get the answer. So what's the name of the event or function? Anybody? What's the name of the event or function?
Even.
Go back up to question 2. Where the letter is, go back up on question 2A. We'll get the information from there. Can somebody scroll up to the question? Go back up, good. Keep going, question 2. Up a little bit again. Good, stop. Stop, come back down. Good, right. Okay, so I'm gonna call out the fields and you all are gonna tell me the answers, right? And feel free, for those of us writing, go ahead and write. So event or function, what is the name of the event or function? Be looking at it on the screen right now. What is the name of the event of function taking place here? It's what? Can anybody tell me?
50th birthday celebration.
Very good. So the event or function is what you are typing in that third part of the question where you see event or function, you have to type in 50th birthday celebration. Does everybody understand that? Everybody?
Yeah.
Can you all see that? What I'm doing there? Did you all see it?
Yeah, circle it, yeah, yeah.
Perfect. So that's the name of the event. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Let us see. The next field I have here that I'm looking at is location. Where is the location? Where is this birthday celebration happening? Look on the documents if you'll get the answer. Remember, the document goes on to the other page, right? So we may need to go down to look at, find the location. Can you all see the location? Go through the document, tell me where's the location. Yeah, that's it. So the location is, let me see if I can get back this. Oh, that's terrible underlining. Let me try something else. Yeah. Yeah? Can you all see that? So that's the location, right? Okay, so we have the event. The event is what? Is the 50th birthday celebration, and the location would be the La Cordelia restaurant. That's the location. Now we need to get the date. What date is this birthday happening? We may need to know date. Is that a date? Question 2A. Huh. Do I see a date anywhere? What date is this birthday celebration happening?
August 31st, 2019.
Very good. It's on the first page. Very good. Yeah, it's right there. It's August 31st, 2019. Very good. So that's the date that the event is happening. Very good. What time is this event happening?
6 p.m.
Are you sure? It says the guests are expected to arrive at 6 p.m. Go down to the next page for me. Let me just verify that. I'm seeing something, but
7 p.m.
right. So the event actually starts, the time the event starts at 7 p.m. You are arriving at 6, but you're coming in at 7. Very good. Right. So 7 p.m. goes there for time. And what is the guest count? How many people attending this birthday celebration? If we're not seeing it here, we'll have to move, right? Huh? Who sees it first? Point it out for me on the document.
100 guests.
Very good. Very good, Shavin. Are you all seeing it, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Good. So the guest count is 100. Everybody understands that? So those pieces of information you all have to fill out on the document in question 3. Let's scroll back. Let's go back down to question 3. Go back down and go down to the other page. Good, right there. Okay, let's take a look at something again. Event or function, we're not seeing a line, however, make sure that you type in the 50th anniversary there, right? Between location, there's a space to the line, date, there's a space, time, there's a space, guest count, there's a space. Are you all seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
What key on my keyboard could I use to get that as accurate as possible? For everything to line up straight, what key on the keyboard I could use for that? The space in between date and the line, time and the line, guest count and the line. What key on the keyboard could I use to create that equal spacing? Anybody? Any thoughts?
What key isn't equal
What
space?
key on the keyboard we could use there to get that equal spacing?
Not enter.
No, enter will take us up from to line, right? It will not
Yeah.
allow us to get a space, right? So what would allow us to get that space between date on the line, location on the line, time on the line? What would allow us to do that?
I can't remember the word, but does it start with an S?
Well, it's a key on the keyboard. So if for those of you with your laptops, if you look at your keyboard, nobody? Okay, we give up. So the answer there is your tab key, right? There's a key on the keyboard called tab. Have you ever used that key called tab?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Great. So to get that equal spacing, you will use your tab key to get that spacing. Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Please do not try to use your space bar. Your space bar will not work. That will be incorrect. Okay. So use your tab key. Right, when you fill out all of your information, remember when you type location using your tab key, you type in the information, everything is going to line up. You may need to hit enter about, tab about maybe once or twice and average the spacing, right? We are typing, please note these little things. Where you see capital letters, you type capital letters. Where you see lowercase letters, you type lowercase letters. So you're typing it exactly how it's written on this paper. Everybody okay with that? Yes, because the examiner is going to look for all these little things to give you marks. So don't type everything capital and don't type everything common. Type it the way how you see it, please. Deposit, number 1, deposit. Are you all seeing that line?
Yeah.
Next to deposit, what are you guys putting?
Next to deposit.
What are you all seeing written in there?
Final payment.
There's a slash, right? Slash final payment. Understood, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Final payment, it says 60. Hold on, let me just take over. It says 60% A of the estimated contract cost B. We have to put in something for A and we have to put in something for B. Where would I get the answer for A and B, you think?
Uh,
60%, where will we get our answer of the estimated contract cost of B? Where would I get that piece of information from?
60%.
Which part of the paper did we have to figure out this from? Which one of the questions? Scroll on the question, see if you all could figure it out. Where am I going to get the answers for A and B? Which one of the questions, guys, did we just work out 60% and then work out our costs?
Oh.
In which part of the question did we just work out that? Can we go to question 2B? Stop. Go down. Go down. Go down. Am I seeing 60% there, guys? Am I seeing it? Yes, yes, yes or no?
Yes, miss.
I'm seeing it also? Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. So when you type in the document, where you see A and B, you have replaced the letters A and the letters B with the actual figures that you have here. Understood? So 60% of deposit, whatever answer you get there, that's the answer. Yeah, right there. That's the answer that has to go for A. Of the contract cost, what was the overall cost? Which one of them? Subtotal, tax, which one gave us the actual cost then?
Subtotal.
No, total,
Tax.
right? Because remember, no, not the tax. Remember, we took the subtotal and the tax and we added up as one in total, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. So A is 60% and B will be total. Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
So whatever figure you have for that 60% deposit, that's A. And whatever figure you have for total, that's B. So scroll down back to the question. Scroll back down to the question in question 3. Right, seen it there? So A is 60% and B is total, but you're not typing A and B. You're typing the actual figures for A and the actual figure for B. Everybody okay with that? And you'll underline both of them for A and B. Yeah, right there. Yeah? Is due at the time of booking to be, whoops. That's me, hold on, right. Is due at the time of booking to be deducted from the total final payment unless prior arrangements are being made. Scroll down a little bit on the documents again. Good, stop. What goes where now? Tell me. Look at your manuscript writing. What goes where? Talk to me. What goes where? Are you looking at the documents?
Yeah.
Okay, what goes where? Look at the line now. After we type arrangements have been made, full stop. What is the next line we have to put where?
Final payment.
Very good.
Final
Final payment.
yeah.
That line has to go where?
After arrangement have been made.
Very good.
Up
So
here.
that line with final payment will be due. That entire line has to move up where the arrow is pointing. Are you all seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
And what about the P in payments?
Come on.
Common P, very good. And what about, look on the top of that line, you're seeing number 2, final payments. Where does that have to go? Do we have to type that at all?
No, because it crossed out.
Very good, no, because it is crossed out, very good. So that line moves there, let's see. What goes next? So after we move up that line, what goes next? The word what? What is our next item to type? Go down on the documents.
Cost.
Cost, very good. So after you type that line, cost goes there. What number is cost though? Cost is number what?
3? No.
3, very good. So there is no number 2. So after number 1, you are typing number 3. Number 3 is cost. Everybody understands that? And look at cost. Cost is bold, cost is center, cost is in capital letters. So note all those formatting techniques. Got that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. After you type your 2 lines, look at the manuscript writing on the side. What does the examiner want you to do there? What are we doing? Tell me. Am I typing 1, 2, 3? Or am I typing 3, 3, 3? Or what is it? What am I typing there exactly?
1, 2, 3.
No, watch it again.
3.1.
3, 3.
No, watch it again. Somebody is saying that quietly in the background.
3.1.
Very good. It's 3.1 point. Are you seeing that? It's 3.2 point. 3.3 points. Are we seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's how. So there are 2 points.
This is number 3,
And-
question 3.
So it's 3.1 point, 3.2 point, and 3.3 points. and you're typing it exactly how you see it, and you're typing it up, pay attention to your formatting where capital is used, comma is used, bold is used, and so on, because you have to take that into consideration for the next 3 points. Is everybody okay so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's scroll down to the next page. Let's see what's next. Oops. Right. Payment method, you're typing, you don't have anything, right? You're just typing exactly how you see it. Where do I have to make a change? You're not making a change until I get down to number 6, right? And what change exactly am I making to number 6? You tell me.
Putting time in front of every.
Which in the words?
Put in the words what? Tell me. For any extension of time beyond the prior what? What does that symbol mean there?
To put time in front of it.
Very good. So that symbol is known as, it's a transpose symbol, right? So it means that time comes first, followed by agreed upon. So it's time agreed upon. It's not agreed upon time. Understand? It's time agreed upon, full stop. Everybody understands that?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then you are coming to type underneath now. Signed by the said Sandra Bingham, clients. What is that little symbol you all seen there? There's 3 little symbols to the side of the person's last name and client and so on. What is that little symbol called on the side there? Can you all make it out? What symbol is that on the keyboard? You also see the same symbol underneath. There's like 6 symbols of the same thing on the top, which is in 3. What symbol is that on the keyboard? Can somebody scroll down on the document so that people can see what I'm talking about? Perfect. What is that symbol there called? Look at the end of
Close.
Bingham.
Or close brackets.
Very good. That's right.
Oh yeah.
So that's it. So those little symbols there are just close brackets. And where do we get close brackets from? Shift and 0, I think, would give us the close brackets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you'll use your close bracket symbol there. Please take note where you're using solid underlines. Take note where you're using dotted underlines. To get it dotted underline, it's simple. You're just using the full stop on the keyboard to get that. Everybody's okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And we know how to draw the line above date. You use shift and the dash, which will give us the underscore, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then when you go down to the next page, you'll see this is the same pattern that continues with the open brackets, the solid underline, and the dotted underline. All right, if you'll scroll down, whoever is controlling the document, if you scroll down on the next page, you'll see what I'm talking about. The witness, yeah, that part. Perfect. Right, and that takes care of question 3. So you all just look at question 3 for me, and tell me if there's anything you all want me to go over on that question 3.
Question 3.
Are we all okay with question 3, guys?
Yeah.
You're sure, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
A show of hands, how many of us understand it? Are we all okay with it?
Yeah.
Very good. Good job. Yeah?
Before you move on, there's only 2 minutes remaining. So before you start question 4, can I restart?
Sure. Yeah. Let me leave. Okay. Okay.
So guys, you're just restarting, right?
Yeah.